crazy opening day ball game. It's a good ball club. We had a lot of rookies getting some opportunities out there, which is going to be good for us and growth for us. Thought we had some good fighting moments. Be about making adjustments tomorrow. I'm sure we'll see quite a bit of the same pitchers in the circle, and so making some adjustments tomorrow, and excited for that opportunity.
What did you think of what Emma gave you both in her start and when she came back in?
Yeah, I thought she did great. Yeah, I think put us in a good spot to win the game, and came in to close the game, which is pretty awesome. And again, like, she's been around the program, but she hasn't been used in those areas before. So for her to be able to do that, and there was a moment I think she got a little rattled, but then she was fine after that. And so that's just growth that we're going to have in the circle. And so I was definitely proud of that.
Tim sent us a stat that was the first time you had two true freshmen starting since 2016. I think they both each had a couple of hits in that game. So
yeah, I thought Jay did a great job at third, and definitely swinging it. I think Danley, again, like, coming in those moments like that is big. Even McKenna, she's a sophomore, so we're still pretty young in there. And I mean, we've been talking about that. So I expect us to continue to grow, but I did not know that stat. It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
You can practice all day and whatnot, but you can't simulate things like what happened tonight with getting tight and such.
Yep.
How beneficial is that in the long run? Maybe not short term, but in the long run for this team?
Amazing. Like, I can remember just sitting there thinking about, there was a time we were playing Oregon here, and Sid was up with the bases loaded when she was a freshman, and just right away I'm like, whether she gets a hit or not, like, this is so good for her growth and opportunity. And so I think of that same thing, with Danley out there, or Ash, or Jason, swinging the bat. It's just kind of cool because they're just taking it all in. And now we get to talk about, are you relaxed? How do you get relaxed so you can actually let your skills play? And so that's what we just chatted about in the locker room a little bit, is to upperclass and support that, and let's just keep growing as a team.
How beneficial to get, Charlotte again tomorrow? Because it's at least a mini look at what the ACC series is going to look like, right?
Yeah. I don't think we're really thinking about that part of it right now because it's just so early. So to me, it's just about getting quality games and quality opponents. And they're definitely one of them. I think they had a really good run last year. They're returning a lot of people with experience. So I think in the part of us growing as a team, we've got to face those kind of teams and figure out how to compete and be in ball games like that. So, I think that tomorrow is about adjustments a bit, how individually we can make some adjustments at the plate and maybe not chase some things. And then, just definitely how to put it together as a team. So I'm still figuring that piece out with the pitching side. I'm still figuring out a little defense. We'll probably have a different lineup out there. That's just kind of how it is for the first month.
Did you realize initially the munch play that they had called the first baseman off and how it was originally called? Did you realize that in real time? And if so, what did he tell you after the review?
I thought she was definitely off the base, but then that's what replay. I hate replay. It just takes so much time out of people sitting. And but I guess if you're gonna get the call right, so they said that there was a split second of her foot on the bag. So here we go with replay when you can do split second stuff. So I for sure thought she came off the bag, but when you go back to it, you can't argue it anymore. That's just is what it is. So. And then there was the check swing, and we didn't know if that was actually a call, and then they went to talk about it, and they said you couldn't make that call, and then there was a leaving early. So it ended up being, we only had 2 timeouts, or 2 where you can get replays, but I think we did 3 or 4 of them, so it took way too much longer, but yeah.
On the munch play though, Annie running that out and
Yep.
doing what she's supposed to do as a player who's new to this program, I presume that is one of those moments that didn't turn out right for you guys.
Yeah, I think for Issa to keep going home is a big one for us. Yeah, because Mojo was the one running it out. So Issa to turn and go just in case it's a big play and they call her safe, or just in case, it's coming off the bag to kind of push that at home. So I'll go back and watch tape. I think Issa held up a little bit, but I think that's a big one for us to really turn that if we're going to be a base running team. So that would have been nice for us right there. But yeah, that's the way the game goes. Thanks, guys. Thanks for